hear the voice of reason.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. We ain't got to do too much, but it's bigger than
see the tat, right? How
the
real
machine.
is that?
Know what I mean? It's always family first, and I make sure I be there for my friends and family. So this is what we doing. Let's continue.
Correct. So we're gonna jump right in. You know, you gotta forgive us. We so excited about music and what we do and get done that we don't want to get distracted, but we hold it down for fucking Brooklyn. I don't give a fuck.
BK all day.
Bed-Stuy Brooklyn,
right,
all the way.
Right.
But let's not get distracted. That's just a shout out our places. Sometimes women aren't direct, but men need to be. This not the land for the weak.
Right.
Men gotta do so much. We don't get coddled. We don't get pat on the back. We don't get, sorry, young fella. If we go through whatever, we just gotta get through it. And the things we want in life, we gotta be direct and upfront about. Nobody's gonna help us through that most of the time. So women, we don't want you to be masculine like that.
Right.
But we want you to be a little more direct because you could get away with murder. I said once it was a lady, look at this. How would a man have gotten dealt with if he walked up to a chick and said, excuse me, do you got the time? When everybody got a fucking phone. But for example, a young lady once came up to me and said, do you have the time? With her phone in her hand. What does that mean to you? You got the time. You just trying to.
She saw something she liked. She probably wanted to see what type of person you were. And she probably was going through some things too. Because guess what? To get over a situation, you got to get under another one.
We're not saying that's going to always be the solution.
It's not always going to be the solution, but I'm telling you,
that's what they do.
This is what happens.
My point is,
we can't keep sugarcoating this.
Right. My point is, if a guy did that, how would you think the female would look at us? If I go up to a chick and say, you got the time and I got a fucking phone, how you think she going to receive that? If she like me, it don't matter.
It all depends on the woman. If she was raised right, she probably going to be like, this man like me, but he just don't understand or he don't really know how to
approach
get at
you.
me.
So he's using this lens.
Sometimes we get intimidated by your beauty. If you dope and you got everything I see going on, you smell good, hair right, nails done, everything big, T.I. shout out, those things. Yeah. But sometimes too, that mistake, when you do that, they look at you crazy.
Exactly.
Oh, you thirsty. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's how you be bagging these girls. That's all you. It's not always the case. It's not always the case. Sometimes we like what we see and we see what we like.
So the moral of that is basically saying that we just want y'all to be a little more vocal about things,
and understanding.
Right. Because we know that we supposed to be the set it off, the
dominant male.
Right. We supposed to set it off. We supposed to be the aggressor, put things in play. But come on, give us a little something more than just batting your eyes and fixing your lip gloss. You get away with murder. Basically what we're saying is women don't have to do shit. If women never said a syllable and made no attempt at all, niggas is still gonna holler. So they never have to put in work in hindsight.
Yeah,
but we want you to do a little something. You don't want them to do a little something, make it a little easier for the guys?
Yeah. You know what, handsome? I like the fact that you spoke to me like a gentleman. I appreciate that. You didn't come aggressive like most guys that saw me in the club and say some disrespectful stuff like, damn, ma, what up, boo? And all these things. Hey, beautiful. I just wanted you to know that you look good. I like what I see. That's it. I'm going to spend.
Correct. But we just need y'all to receive that a little better. And some of y'all do. I think it gets to a certain age and you go through a certain experiences. If you dealt with all bozos, like, one of my favorite shows, Fresh Prince, he said, well, you find him, rent a sucker. If you deal with a lot of that, then you'll appreciate a real man saying some simplistic but shit that hit. And then, like you said, I'm a spin. I didn't approach you to really have an agenda. I just want to let you know I noticed. You feel me? So that's dope. Give us a little flex, ladies. Be a little more vocal, because I'm not to blast y'all on social media and your girls' chats. You vocal all day. Put that energy positive. And instead of having the energy, all of the negative shit and the bad guys you done been through that done did you wrong, that don't mean everybody is. And you got to have good energy to receive that type of man you're looking for.
That's something I need to touch on. Every guy has had these issues with these women that felt like, oh, well, I've been through this, I've been through that. What makes you different? If I sit down with you and I build with you and I bond with you and I give you a part of me that I haven't done, you should accept that and respect that. We are in a time right now where we can't, it's so much corny stuff going on out here where, yeah, me being a younger guy, a lot. I ain't want to tell you all my business. But if I thought you was fine and I thought I could probably be with you and have a future with you, man, I chose you. But if you couldn't see it or understand it, then shame on you. And that's it.
Little personals real quick. All right, next.
Jab, uppercut. Left, right.
Left, right, X.
Oh.
Right shift. All right, we're moving along.
Okay.
Nah, I think I did it. I'm not starting over. Put it in order of importance. Strategy, lust, love, or the things in common. Because we be here till Tuesday fucking with A.
No, fucking with her. She keep dropping this thing.
Yeah,
okay, we're going to lay it down.
Right.
All right. Okay. So
put in the order of importance. And, you know, I want to do this twice and have women tap in. But we're going to do the guys.
Okay.
Put in the order of importance. Strategy, lust. Strategy meaning y'all got a plan in play. Y'all not just fucking around to fuck around. Y'all got something y'all going to build and actually do together.
And that's what we don't do. That's where it always go wrong at. Because when you meet somebody and you bonding with them, it should be a strategy. What we going to do next? We in an apartment. We got to get this house. We taking Uber. We got to get this vehicle. We in New York where the rent is what's on. Let's go out of town somewhere where we can accommodate and live better. And we don't do that, but we think about it. We do. A lot of us do. And the ones that don't, you see what happens to them.
Right. So this order of importance, and we can advise the women even though they're not here. Strategy, which is what we just showed examples of.
Oh, they here.
Lust.
Shout out to you beautiful ladies. Y'all watching and y'all gonna understand where we coming from. It's no shade. We want to bring out the better. We want to show that every man is not just sitting back thinking that, oh, I can piggyback off her. No. We a team. Teamwork make the dream work. To be aware is to be alive. Let's go.
Nice. So, strategy, lust, love, things in common. Now, I know that raises the eyebrow when I say lust and love, because we know that that's two different things.
Hell yeah.
So the lust, it's important. It's in there. Because, you know, when y'all a couple, that got to stay strong. I know that it transitions into love, but you can never bury lust. Because if you don't lust after your partner, outside influences.
Okay, so let me say this.
So what's the order? What's the order? Strategy, like you said, have the plan. Lust, love, and the things y'all have in common. What's the order?
It started out from lust. You know why? You saw this person, but then you fell in love. Now you trying to strategize to get to
knock that shit down
where
again.
you stop your vibe. Where you need to be.
Right.
So,
what's that order? I gave you four
I said
things. What's first? Lust.
Lust.
What's
I saw
second?
her. Listen, let me break it down. I saw her. Oh, wow. Beautiful. I wonder would we be able to be on the same page, locked, intertwined. got with her. She loved you. You loved her. Now it's love. Your next plan is not to sit in one spot. So you're trying to take it somewhere. You're trying to go and build. Like I said, you don't want to be in an apartment or you want to have your own. Your theme is everybody go fly out and go travel and all this. My biggest thing, I always said, I don't just want to travel with you. I want to be situated, and then we're going to travel. When we come back, we straight. We ain't got to worry about shit. We got our own. Those are the orders.
So things in common is last.
Things in common.
Because you said lust, love, the strategy is to build something.
Those are all the things in common.
The lust equaling, the love matching.
She loved
the strategy matching. That's
that
dope.
Is the things in common. She loved and lusted and what's her name? Because she saw potential. Evidently, if you spend some time and you what's her name, that's what it's about.
Good. That's a good one.
Anyway,
you did the thug dizzle.
I tried.
So you think women will put that? You need them to put that in the same order as you for it to work, or if they have a different order of importance, could it still work?
It can still work if they got a different order, but it has to be understood where they putting it in order where first and foremost, let's do this. You don't just fall in love with somebody right away. You might love everything about them, but that lust, I love the smell, her hair long, she's sassy, she's sexy, she glamorous. I went out with her the other day and she showed me a great time. I think I could see myself with her. Now she's seeing the same thing. Now you falling in love.
Right. That shit don't want to stay. I'm trying to put it where it can't fall.
But this is what's showing us what it is.
Right there. Perfect.
And
so it don't matter if they don't have the same things in order, but whatever they do think about, those things have to match.
Yeah, it's gonna match regardless. But if your lust don't match your love or it's gonna be a problem. Because guess what? When you first met me, you saw something in me, and I saw something in you. That's the lust. The love came from trust, dedication, spending time, understanding each other, giving each other certain parts of you that you wouldn't normally do.
I got you.
But
you want something? Yeah. All right. Yo, we knocking them out the park. Next, when someone doesn't, it's going to get good now.
Okay, let's get greasy.
When someone doesn't like you off rip for no reason, hold on. We guys, right? So if it's a dude, same sex, I call that jealousy. When it's a female, I call that attraction. Because talk to me. If you don't fucking know me, how can you not like me? If you know nothing about me, just like their energy. You ever went in a room, you ever went somewhere and the energy off the rip? Like, you don't know me. Why is your energy off?
I want to say this.
Not that you should care.
Facts. I was told by a female, don't mention no names because I don't want people fucking mad at me or acting stupid. She said, yo, when you walk in the room, it's like you demand attention. It's something about you, your aura. But I really didn't like you because I felt you was too cocky. It's a difference from cocky and being you. Meaning, I love me. I don't care what you think about me, what anybody else could feel, or you don't know me to what's in it. You get to know me first. So with that being said, it's always guys and females that be on that type of time. A female probably like you.
That's her attraction.
And she see how he's so groomed. He smell good. Oh, he got on. It might not be what they like, fucking $15,000 sneakers, but you got on them J's, or you just dress grown and sexy, but it's like,
but Why I gotta be
The way he
tense
put it
first, though?
together.
Why I gotta be tense, though?
It's always gonna be like that because they feeling you out.
And then the dudes? Why is the
Dudes
jealousy?
feeling you out too. You know why? no. And it's no, none of that stuff. But
no Diddy.
No diddler. But anyway, free that man. But anyway, it's me and this nigga might be mad cool. I see a potential where we probably could work, do things, rock out. Know what I mean? He might be somebody who could point me in the right direction. I know you rap. I rap. So, damn, I heard his last joint is fire. I want to get on that. I like that song. Maybe I could holler at him on a different note. But it's a lot of insecurities with the men nowadays because they'll look at you and just judge you. Oh, his arms is mad swole.
What?
I don't like the fact that he bigger than me. These men do this.
That's true.
Oh, they'll look at you, study you up and down. Instead of saying, hey, nice shirt, bro. They'll look at you and you looking like, why the fuck is you looking at me like that?
I got you.
Because they don't know how to. But you got grown men. A man came to me today. He said, yo, your waves are spinning, my G. And I'm like, okay, thanks, man. I ain't know what to say because I'm like, if you knew me back then, the shit was really spinning. These old
light work.
Yeah. These old waves.
These retractable waves.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Right. That's dope. But what we saying is that ain't no need for all of that. If you uncomfortable because of whatever you got going on, try to get yourself together because we shouldn't be feeling energy off rip if you don't know us. Because we don't enter a room or an establishment or anywhere and do that. That's not what grown people do. You fill out the room, you know where to gravitate towards positive energy, and if something feels off, then you stay away from it. But to judge something off rip that you don't even know, it don't make sense. I mean, women, I guess we're going to leave y'all because if that's an attraction tactic, I guess.
No, but sometimes, you know what? The women, they can tell a lot. Nah, they better
They're
than
social
us.
geniuses.
No, they geniuses. They can tell. You know what? Yeah, he a player. Or he what's the name? And you ain't even doing too much. You chilling. What is it? Intuition?
Mm-hmm.
And it says women's intuition. You never heard male intuition. Did you ever hear that?
No.
Never.
That's damn near pause. Damn near.
That's a pause. Hey, yo. Anyway.
Right.
They know because they know. That's just it.
They just got it.
And we're going to leave that there.
Right. All right, now you get challenged here. If she's your world, listen to that. If she's your world, she'll leave to find a man who has one. Meaning, you can't make them your all. Do you agree with that? Or do you feel safe in a safe, comfortable place that you can meet a woman where she can be your all? Or even if you still can't make her your world. They say that distracts your focus and your purpose sometimes when you too into your woman. Do you feel there's a place for this to exist, making her your world?
Nope. You know why? Because one thing about us, we have emotions, but they have emotions.
All caps.
Z. And you can tell your secrets, share your world. But if they feel that you did them wrong or you hurt them in any kind of way, and it might not be the illest things or the worst, it could be something that they just in their head about. Guess what? Your secrets is out. We seeing this with these rappers. Okay, can I bring this up? Little Kim was dating a 25-year-old. He telling all her secrets. You ain't see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh God, you need to see it. I'm glad we could bring this to you first, people. I love Kim. Respect. Salute to the Queen of Brooklyn. We love you, and I don't mean no shade, but I don't like the fact that you gave somebody an opportunity to shit on your legacy, and you was dopest. And we gonna leave that there. But yeah, this is that type of time.
So, in hindsight, you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
tell the young G's coming up that's trying to wife, get married, love their girl up. We can't make them their world. You still had to have separation.
You can love them, but you have to put your eggs in different baskets. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. Straight up. You probably got a lot of these guys, they got baby mothers, but they got a side chick. And they want to treat the side chick better than the baby mother, which actually has your child. But the side chick make you feel good, make you feel comfortable. But in her mind, she's looking at the fact that you got a child with this woman. So you got to understand that you got to play your cards right. I'm not saying a big separation. I'm just saying move smarter, think wiser, and nobody is out of range of being a disrespectful person where you tell them your business and they broadcast it to the world. We all been through that. And it's continuing. You hear it. We just got to do better, fellas. That's it.
It's asking a lot to put that type of trust to make her your world. And if you are wrong, it could blow up, basically. If you are right, then you could sit here and challenge us and go, see?
Even if you're right. But what if she doing something wrong and now you catch on to her stuff and you blow it up? Now, you know what she can do? Tell all your secrets again. She's going to fucking make it seem like, you know what? I wasn't even like that because but it's a double-edged sword. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, because I got Voice of Reason as a name, they tell me I got to look at things from all aspects.
No, and
so even if it's a small percentage,
right,
you got to give them hope.
No, I give them hope, and
it might be a chance that they could, but be on the up and up about things. They don't ignore red flags and don't ignore shit that looks shaky. But if you choose correctly and you think you did, you still can't make them your world, but you can make it look like it's a possibility.
Let me tell you something. 90% of the men fuck up. And I'm sorry, guys. All this positive guy things and everybody's what's the name. No, you know what? We scorn these women. And then when we get 50% that's messed up, we try to blame it on everybody. No. I'm not perfect. Neither are they. We created a narrative that we can't take back. You can't change that. What we can do from now on,
if you knock that shit down and it's in the middle,
what we can do now is move forward.
Right.
That's it. Positive.
Yeah, that shit gonna fall again, I promise you. But it's all right. Anyway, all right, we moving. Listen, this is vintage raw shit. So, don't sit here being bougie and judgy, because when I have guests and they comfy and they my mans in them, they ain't gotta sit here and be all polished and perfect. You listening to the conversation.
I'm telling y'all how I feel and what I believe in, and I'm not perfect, but I would love y'all feedback. So please leave comments and share and do everything to put the word around that every guy that messed up before is not still messing up now. We learn, we understand. Everybody ain't that messer, but it's also females that still keep making them same mistakes. So how about that? It's not a male bashing, female bashing thing. It's just grown-ups. We grown now. Let's own up to our stuff. That's it.
That wasn't bad. What's the name? Oprah man?
Fuck yeah! That nigga's an Oprah man. Oh, Stedman. Mannie.
Yo, we playing around.
Stedman.
All right.
Fuck out of here.
We did the Thug Dizzle. We're gonna close out with this one. This one is deep. You know, we was able to be civil and a little humorous, but I think this one gonna hit a little different for the guys out there. And I'm sorry if this triggers you at all if you went through this. She will always choose, and this is women, I'm sorry in general, not 100%, but majority. I'm sorry y'all gonna attack me. Y'all gonna attack me and say women are not all like this. She will always choose the best man available to her. Not the emotional man, not the loyal man, and especially not the man who has sacrificed everything for her. She will always choose.
I don't even know how to speak on that shit. I'm sorry.
Survival skills, especially women who got kids.
You know what they do? He's for right now. Oh,
that's why Fab is dope. Right now, you probably like me, but later on, you gonna probably.
You know what? He can cook. He can clean. He'll help little man and little Nisha with their homework.
Not little Nisha.
He'll do certain things that he wasn't able to do with the scorn baby mother that be keeping his kids away from him, but he try to give some hope back to you because he dealing with you, but you don't see that.
So do you agree with this statement?
Yeah.
Would you advise the younger heads coming up, the younger G's, that should they think this way? When they dealing and dating and falling in love, falling in lust, wanting to give shit a go, always keep this in the back of the mind? That they will choose the best man, no matter how lit they make you feel, no matter how lit they tell you, you the one, you my guy, you my king.
Right. Because you know what? You know what happens? These the same. All right, let's put this for you youngins. Y'all gang, y'all go out there. Y'all doing your scams, or y'all might even do Uber, Lyft, do little side hustles to get your bread or whatever. Anything go wrong with you, you get jammed up, and shorty already got kids by somebody else. Your ass is done. You cook goose. You know why? Because you opportunity for now. You doing right. She probably love you too. She probably love you. But if you're not gonna be around or you get jammed up, old boy is still out there. Old boy is still out there, or a new nigga is out there waiting.
Well, at least give them that'll be a new nigga, because that's a double slap in the face that you ain't even choose the best man. You just chose a convenient nigga.
Guess what? If you sacrifice your time and you got jammed, she gonna look at any option. Damn, I really liked him, but I can't be out here not getting to the bag or not what's the name. I like to rock them nice shoes and get my nails and hair done when I don't want to feel like paying for it. It's a fact. And that's sad because not all women is like that.
That's the point. We gotta throw that at it's not all, but
a
90.
lot. A lot.
A strong 90. On a good day, 85. That's the lowest I'm going. 85.
I wanted to say this too. You got the girls that work out, the girls that get their body done because they want to look better, and I don't judge that. I love that.
You get your body done, you still got to work out.
No facts. But if you need or feel like you want to do that for you because you want to be sexy and pretty and dope, that's grooming yourself. That's taking care of yourself. I don't care what other people say or think. What I want to say is, but if you all over social media showing your booty butts and your tatas and your stomach so flat and you in your drawers, what is left for me? The world seeing you. The world seeing you. How can I fall in love with the girl that showed everybody my goods? I'm done. Sorry. This is Mr. Greatest signing out. Yeah, I know you're going to say some stuff. But anyway, because he over here cooking. Because Greatest said so.
We do a lot of selfish things, and sometimes we don't realize. But what he just said is the highest level of selfish, because it's true. If you BBL, you do this, you do that, tell me you never want no real man to take you serious. You're not going to like me. Because, like he said, if this is the behavior you're carrying on social media, you can't never want a real nigga for real. Because what is left for him?
Yeah, you done showed the world my stuff. I want to marry you. I saw that you went through all this process. You probably got your body done. You probably was sick, had to be catered to, taken care of. But every man that lust over somebody in your stature saw my lady.
Well, isn't
Wow.
that like, listen, I take it simpler than that. Just any chick that got her OnlyFans. That's off limits right there.
Ooh, shots being fired, but we're going to keep that to each other.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead. If you got an OnlyFans, I'm not wifing you ever. Unless you got the hustle. Like you on there, you just showed your feet. There's chicks on there that didn't show shit. They show their feet. Shots fired. Bing, bing. I don't got the gunshot. I don't got the applause.
I'm not doing this. Oh, God, but yeah.
For real though.
Yeah.
And that just comes from, no, all jokes aside, that comes from a level of respect, because what men value and what women value are different. And it will always bump heads, because we don't like women to be, the woman that's our queen, that we choose as our ride or die, we don't want them sexualized, because it's territorial for us. That's ours. Now, you had other partners. We can't control what your body count is, which is why even ask that.
Right.
We can't control who you've been with.
That's corny, because you can't, yeah.
What the fuck that? I was not talking about
What you
that.
give to me, you shouldn't give to others. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
So, all right, you had multiple boyfriends. It didn't work out. Who's to say you slept with them? You did certain thing, whatever.
That's private.
That's
But
your
what
business.
You show the world,
right?
It's
And I'm with
thing.
you, or I'm trying to get with you, and I saw you shaking it and twerking it and doing all that. Like, come on, like, how you gonna think I'm gonna take you serious? Now you just, yeah, you beautiful, sexy, gorgeous. But I don't know if that relationship is gonna take us to where we first started talking about. It's lust, because I saw you twerking that butt. Ooh, whoa, she fat.
I cannot.
Got with you, fell in love with you. Now my goals is to try to get you off that shit, to change. Let's move here. Let's do this. But then it's a shaky.
But social media is worldwide. You can move the fucking Tibet. And if you was and if you was out there, we could still find that.
Facts.
Out there.
Facts.
So just be mindful of things. Women, you could do what you want. Independent. I'm going to get the bag. I don't need no nigga. Cool. But you be capped, because you scream don't need no nigga, but in reality, eventually you do want one. So you got to behave in a certain way to keep that door open. Get your bag.
And you doing it for the niggas. Like, stop.
Let's be honest.
I mean, you got females that's watching too, though.
Right. I was told that they really do it for females first, because it's so competitive. They want to be the baddest bitch amongst the bitches. Yes. And then the niggas.
No, yes. But they do it to battle with the chicks.
Right.
Because they want to see how many niggas that's going to look at them other chicks like, oh, no, she's the best. She's the best. Oh, she's more curvy. She's fire.
So we're not the only one that have pissing contests, basically.
Yeah, they do it all the time.
They do it that way, though.
Yeah, we love it, though. We love it. I'm sorry. We love it.
So that's dope. We gonna get out of here. Before we do, you know my 3 P's. But before I give you my closure, A is gonna give you his closure. Tell them who the fuck you is, what you rep one more time. Tell them if you want them to follow you. Tell them that to look out for this next mixtape. Talk that shit before we get out of here.
Listen to me. It's not too much to be said. What's understood ain't gotta be said. A.N.G ain't nothing greater. ABL Elite. A greater noise. We are the guys that still keep doing it. I just want everybody to understand that we've been slept on. We've been overlooked. But guess what? A time is gonna come, a change is gonna come, and I promise y'all, we ain't trying to be on nobody lap or lap dancing with these groups of guys, and we just want to be heard and respected. Show love to the page. Please share, like, subscribe. This is gonna be something for the ages. Respect, love, 2 L's up. You already know. Love all day, man.
Stay positive, stay progressive, and stay pushing. Peace.